Now what we're teaching you through the Bonfire program is the original human diet. This is the diet that your ancestors ate for 30, 40,000 years when you were hunters and gatherers. These are all the foods that were available. These are the only foods that were available. And what you ate, that is what shaped our genome, so that our body grew up over the centuries, over the millennia, expecting these foods to be put into your body. Say yes if you guys get that. It shaped you. It shaped your guts. It shaped your cells. So now these things are expected. They're anticipated. So it's unlimited vegetables, plenty of lean cuts of natural meats, fish, and eggs. Some fruit, nuts and seeds. Some fruit, nuts and seeds. Body smart. And no refined carbohydrates and sugar. This is where everybody falls down. Most of the foods that we're eating are terrifically refined. They're totally processed. And when they process food, what they're doing is they're trying to get it to last longer. Unfortunately, it leaves you in a place where you don't last as long, because they're stripping all the life out of the food. They strip all the enzymes and all the nutrients out of the food. They strip a lot of the fiber out of the food. So what happens is they can put it on a shelf, and they can put it in a box and put it on a truck, and they can let it sit on a dock or in a store, and you can eventually buy it and eat it. Be nice to each other. Say yes if you guys followed me on that. Yeah. Live food rots. What's the 3-day rule? If you can put food on the counter in 3 days and still eat it, don't. So what's the week 2 for the fuel category? We're going to eat old food. I'm going to challenge you guys to not eat anything that was not food 200 years ago. All right? For a whole week, you're going to look down and be like, yeah, that totally wasn't food 200 years ago. All right? And challenge it. Just brings that consciousness. It'll freak you out because you realize you're eating all this toxic, deficient food all the time, and you just want to create that consciousness. Week 2. Know this. Does this look like any of you guys? Sitting at the computer all day long? Unfortunately, hey, we were never designed to sit at a computer 8-10 hours a day. Okay, you guys understand that? Your ancestors never did that, all right? So this is brand new to our bodies, and this is considered a toxic posture for our bodies. So what we're going to do is we're going to reconcile that, and I'm going to challenge you guys to do things a bit differently. I want you guys to be conscious of your posture while you are sitting, reading, typing, and working in class, etc. Everybody right now, sit and put your butts up against the back of the chair and bring your shoulder blades together, okay? That's right posture. Doesn't that just feel better? You find that it's like easier to breathe that way, and your heart likes it that way? Look at this. Look at this head right here. Stay with me. Look at this head right here. That thing weighs 15 pounds, okay? And a male head is 15 pounds. Can you imagine every inch forward of anterior weight bearing, the weight of that head doubles in the stress in newtons it puts on the base of the cervical spine and the thoracic spine. That just destroys that spine and nervous system. And it leads to all kinds of problems like headaches and neck pain and shoulder problems, but also heart problems, blood pressure issues, breathing issues, etc. So this week we're going to focus, week 2, on the spine and movement. So I'm going to teach you guys something about proprioception. I want to teach you life extension exercises. So don't let this get totally crazy, but stand up, please. Okay, can you guys listen to me for a second? All right. So, the strong human body, when you look at you from the side, we look like this, where our head's balanced over our shoulders balanced over our pelvis like this from the side. Our spine is this beautiful spring. It's a curved system that flexes and bends as we move, walk, carry, and sit, etc. Unfortunately, what we do is we sit all day long in this position, right? So all of our lives are flexion dominant, all right? That is killing you, trust me. And it's reversing that cervical curvature. So we're going to try to reconcile that with life extension exercises. So I want you guys to do these with me. It's you will love these, or you will thrive longer, all right? So first, everybody with me, you know the song. Give me a why. I want your thumbs back towards the wall. And I want you to squeeze your scapulas together. These are your scapulas right here, right? I want you to squeeze those together and point your thumbs towards the wall with straight elbows. And take a big breath in. And just flex that muscle there for just 10 seconds, okay? Now we're gonna, so this is the Y. Let's go into the W without moving your hands. Start from here, come into a W. Squeeze. Oh, that's money. Elbows back, scaps together. Point those thumbs back towards the wall. Yeah, all right. Now we're going to go into the L. Oh yeah. Thumbs back towards the wall. Okay. And now the T. Hit someone you love. Oh yeah, that's right. Elbows back. Straight arms. Squeeze your scapulas. Give yourselves a round of applause. Okay, sit down. Sitting is not good for you. Sitting is the new smoking. Sit down, please. Life extension exercises, week 2. That's what you guys are going to be doing every day. I want you to do them every hour on the hour. That's going to disturb class a little bit, I know. All right. Week 2, sleep. No one's sleeping enough. All right? This is what's happening in the American world. We're trying to catch time at the end of the day because we're all so busy and overwhelmed, so we try to stay up late when it's our time. Yes or yes? Okay? We're staying up too late. You know, your ancestors used to go to bed when it got dark. Okay? There was nothing to stay up for. You know, the sun went down, they went down. The sun got up, they got up. Okay? Only 3,000 generations of human beings lived that way. Okay? So your body expects to live that way. It doesn't know what to do with this new lifestyle. It doesn't know what to do past 1, 2 in the morning. I'll be honest with you, it wants to be asleep by 10 at night. And it wants to sleep until about 6 in the morning. So you guys are, young, and I'd say, 9:30 to 6:30 is a good span for you. God bless you. You're just not sleeping enough. And what happens is that it's making it has a totally funky impact on your hormones. It affects things like leptin and cortisol and all of your hormonal imbalance and derangement that results from not sleeping enough. See, our ancestors used to shut their eyes and there would be a reboot, a reset of their hormones. And for example, if you look at summertime, the nights are what? Longer or shorter? Shorter, right? So there was less sleep in the summertime. That was a little slow there. You guys need some sleep. So the shorter nights in the summertime triggered the body's physiology to get ready for winter. So guess what? You start packing on the pounds. Your metabolism slows down, and you start holding on to fat, and it changes your hunger patterns during the day, and it changes your metabolism, so you actually start gaining weight easier. So many people are just staying up too late and not getting enough sleep because they're forced to get up in the morning to run off to work. So their hormones aren't getting rebooted at night. So I'm going to challenge you guys. How are we going to do this? We've got to get to bed earlier. The cold truth of it is that we've got to deal with an e-fast, okay? And that means at least 30 minutes before you go to bed, I want you guys to shut her down. Shut down the computer, shut down the phone, shut off the television. You've got to get that stimulation out of your system, get that fake light out of your system so your pineal gland can grind you down and just let you go to sleep earlier. Can you guys do that? Yes? Yes. Let's make 10:30 at night our goal. Just if it's 2 o'clock in the morning you're going to bed right now, pull it back to 1 and then pull it back to 12, okay? If you're doing 11 o'clock now, great. Pull it back to 10:30 and shoot for 10, okay? Just pull it back, and what you'll find is that you're going to have such a better night's sleep as you condition yourself to get to bed earlier, and it'll be easier to get up in the morning. So the E-fast